It's time for our interactive segment where we'll get to hear your opinion on our topic for discussions today. Definitely, we're going to be talking about something that every Nigerian has a question about because it's shrouded with so much mystery and so much, I love calling half-truths, yes, with so much half-truth because nobody knows what to believe. Now, we're going to be tackling the contentious Dangote/NNPCL saga that has dominated the headlines. Misinformation, counterclaims have clouded the crude oil deals and petrol supply disputes between Dangote Refinery and the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited. So it's time to separate fact from fiction, but who is going to do that for us? Join the conversation and share your thoughts. Who do you trust, Dangote Refinery or the NNPCL? The NNPCL came out to say they're going to be selling fuel at 898 naira per litre, because that's the amount, they bought it from Dangote at 898 naira per litre, and they said how much they're going to be selling it across different states in the country. And Dangote have come out to say the reason why this is because we bought our crude in dollars. Nigerians expected that because it is Dangote Refinery, we're going to get it at a cheaper price. It's going to be cheaper and better for us. Transactions are going to be made in naira. But the opposite is what's being done. Now we're hearing that, okay, naira transaction is going to start on October 1st. What is all the back and forth? Who is saying the truth? Who is lying? When are we going to start seeing a reduction in focus? Nigerians had hope that with Dangote Refinery, we're going to see a reduction in the prices of fuel. So what is all the back and forth that is happening? Call us now. Let's discuss the crude oil deals. What is the truth behind the allegations? Petrol supply. Who's responsible for the shortage at this point in time? Counterclaims. Which party is telling the truth? What implications do these disputes have on Nigeria's economy? Let's hear your call. But first, let's take this call. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from? Good morning. Can you hear me? All right. We've lost that caller. But then again, the phone lines are still open. We'd love to hear your thoughts. What do Nigerians expect at this point in time from NNPCL? So, what's your thought on this? I saw the whole story, the back and forth. I was like, indeed. Well, back to this.
Indeed.
Back and forth.
Indeed. And as much as sometimes we laugh over these things, it's really infuriating and frustrating because we all know who is suffering the brunt of this back and forth, which is the average Nigerians. There's still long queues. There is still not available, there is no availability of petrol yet. Even though today while driving by, I saw tankers, which I'm assuming is the Dangote tankers, about 5 making movement towards Natural State. So I don't know if that's a good sign. The price is still undecided yet. But let's pick this call. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Abdullah from Kaduna.
Abdullah from Kaduna. All right, let's hear your take. Who do you trust in all of this controversy?
As far as I'm concerned, the Dangote himself has not been helping issues for not coming out and say this is the exact amount I sold the fuel to them. Hello?
Yes,
yeah, we can hear you.
Abdullah, are you still with us? It's so sad we lost Abdullah. You can call us back. But what I wanted to tell Abdullah is, could it be for Dangote to give us some half gist without the rest? Could it be there's an NDA, that was signed? Could it be that there's something that is making him hold back? Because we all know as much as Dangote is rich, the power is not balanced. The NNPC have at least some kind of backing from the federal government. So Dangote and the federal government don't have a power balance. So I feel there should be an NDA since he's not really calling out the price. But let's hear your take. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, please.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, this is Mr. Michael calling you from Lagos.
From Lagos. Good to have you.
Yeah, Mr.
Let's hear your
Michael.
take.
Yeah. Well, there is no trust here. Now, Dangote has deliberately refused to tell us this is how much the stuff is being sold to NNPC. Now, NNPC on their part, some time ago they told us they are owing they are owing people. So this is a way. This is a way to take back from the poor masses again. And we are suffering, for goodness sake. The price right now is biting so hard. nobody, people are not affording even a square meal, even 1 meal now, not to talk about of 3 square now. And now the petrol now want to go up again. There is no sincerity on the part of Dangote and the NNPC. This is Operation Deceive the Masses again. May the Lord help this country. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That. Appreciate your take. Let's not forget, this is supposed to be a game changer when it comes to energy. For Nigeria, for 50 years, we've been having the same thing. We had the power of producing crude oil, but this is something that should have been done a long time ago, which is refineries, but they were allowed to die, and now we're coming back really strong, with Dangote refinery being named one of the most biggest in the world, So this was supposed to be a game changer when it comes to energy, but it seemed to come with a lot of
I think
drama.
I kind of understand where Nigerians are coming from, and I kind of understand where Dangote is coming from. They're saying he's not stated the exact amount at which, like you said, maybe there's an NDA or something there, the exact amount at which he sold to NNPC. But he has also said that, hello, I bought this crude in dollars, so I am going to stick to international market price till I get it in naira from the NNPCL.
But even at that, he said the price he sold to NNPCL, there is still much they're saving from the usual prices they used to get outside the country. Let's pick this call. Good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Yes.
My name is Dangote. I'm calling from Edo State.
From Edo State.
Yeah, you're asking a very, very remarkable question. NNPC, Dangote, who do you trust? In my own opinion, both of them are not to be trusted at all. Because Dangote has a company, has a sugar refinery, he has a milk factory, he has just gone into oil. Between the sugar and the cement, is it the federal government that asked Dangote how he should go about selling his product? Why the PMS? Why the crude oil? So Nigerians are suffering. So in my opinion, neither Dangote or the federal government or NNPC, none of them has to be trusted because Nigerians are suffering. If you look at in my own domain, Edo State, for instance, people are dying every now and then. They have no rules, nothing. Everything is just on the standstill. I don't know if this is the renewal they promised Nigeria. So the hardship level is on the high side. So that's my opinion. None of them should be trusted because it's just like a game on the round table. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It really breaks our hearts that we've come to a stage where nobody seems to be the lesser evil. I mean, Nigerians are giving up. They're angry and they're hungry, which, of course, is something that we're really seeing. But we want to get your possible take on all of this. Do not forget that you can call any of the numbers on your screen, and you can send WhatsApp message, and make sure you include your name and where you're sending that message from. Let's hear your take on this matter. How do we solve this situation? Good morning.
Good morning, my sisters. How are you today?
Oh, fine,
thank you.
Your name and your location?
They're calling from London.
Hi, Ade. It's good to have you.
I'm okay. Thank you. What is going on in Dangote and between NNPC and Dangote? I trust Dangote, but there's a secret. Dangote is not ready to tell us. You see, what is happening is that this NNPCL, the soliciting fuel, that's where corruption comes in. But if Dangote want to cover that area and they don't import fuel anymore, they won't make any money. So that's why they are playing this game. They declare profit trillions. Later they say they owe 6 billion. Where are the evidence? Then my warning to federal government is this. They should be very careful because petrol decides our economy in Nigeria. People are dying and people are suffering. They should be very, very careful because some people now are sleeping at their working place. They only go on weekend. That is not good. For a country where God has blessed with mineral resources, the federal government should either urgently put buses in the streets in every state and lower the prices. They should not wait for CNG as a temporary measure so that transportation will be cheaper. Because common people are suffering. It's breaking homes. So they didn't give Dangote free hand to operate. NNPC, they want to cover up. They are used to that importation of fuel. So that's what is happening. The federal government should be careful. People are suffering. We are getting pressurized in diaspora for money. I have a nephew that he works in the health sector. He will stay at work until Friday. I will come home weekend. I say, why is it because of petrol? Leave his wife and children at home. Is that a good life? I pray God will help Nigeria.
Amen.
And God will bless Nigeria and give us a good leader.
Amen.
Thank you, my sister. God
Thank
bless
you so much, Ade. I appreciate you. God bless you too. What was really surprising for me, Lilian, was Ade, who is not in Nigeria, knowing, because I've heard rumors of people sleeping in their workplace because of the cost of transportation, and Ade just pointed it out. It got me shocked. Like, if you hear it from outside the country, then imagine what the people in the country are facing.
People are resigning, people are leaving their jobs, people are sleeping in the office just to make ends meet. The cost of a distance where it usually was say 1,000 naira is triple the amount, and it's a ripple effect on the economy. There's inflation, the cost of food items. I didn't even know a cup of beans was 350 naira till I bought one.
The cup of beans is really
I was confused.
Expensive right
All
now.
right, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Morning, I'm speaking from Zaria, Kaduna State.
All right, we didn't get your name, please.
Abdul Karim Isiaku Ringo.
Abdul Karim. How is Zaria this morning?
Ringo. Oh, well, it's fresh. It's fine. The weather is very good today.
All right, go ahead. Share your thoughts.
Yes.
What's your thought on our conversation this morning?
What I thought about this problem is that the NNPC has the problem. Because NNPC, no matter what, belong to government. And right from the beginning, they show that they don't want Dangote refinery in Nigeria.
The NNPC right now, Abdul Karim, just to clarify, it does not belong to government at this point. The government has a share.
The problem is that they do not allow Dangote to buy for Naira and sell on Naira. And they want to monopolize it and they want him to sell for them. Then they sell to the people. When there's no competition in the market, there must be a problem. This is my idea. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Abdul Karim, for that. Yes, like I said, to clarify, not intended to interrupt, was that it was changed to limited. That limited give room for, it's a public space. Everyone can come and invest. So we know government has a share there, but it is not, yes, it is a private property right now. And because of that, hence the reason why stakeholders were pushing, energy experts are saying NNPC should not be the sole buyer from Dangote. And from the beginning, NNPC denied that when Dangote came out to say NNPC will be the sole buyer. There was a counter saying, no, that's not it. You can sell to marketers. But then now we're back to where we started, which is Dangote selling to NNPC alone, and the NNPC will sell to the rest.
Why bring out an information, counter it, and then go back to still doing the same thing? And this begs the question why Nigerians have problem trusting the government and their policies. One information is out. I remember when the pump price came out and they debunked it immediately, saying no, it's not a new pump price.
But then it was there and people were taking it.
And then we question why people don't have trust in the government. Let's take this call now. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, good morning. Abdul is my name.
Abdul?
Yeah, I've been calling you from Kano.
Okay.
All right, Abdul.
From Kano State. Let's hear your take. I mean, yes. Kano people as getting the brunt more, considering how much you will buy, petrol. So what is your take on all of this? Are you with us, Abdul?
Yeah. Yes, I'm on. Yes, petrol around my area is about 1,050 naira, 1,100.
Okay. Right. So let's hear your take on this.
Yes, and I really blame Dangote for this saga. Yes.
Why is that?
Yes, if you look at other products Dangote is producing, there is none of these products that is supplied for Nigerians. If you look at pasta, you look at macaroni, you look at cement industry, you see all these areas Dangote is not helping matters. You can see how he dominated the cement market and even frustrating the efforts of his own brother. So you don't expect
allegedly, right?
Yeah, you don't expect anything good coming from Dangote. He's a businessman. He's out to make profit.
Okay.
Yes, so I really blame Dangote because if he really wants to help Nigerians, we should see it from his other products.
Okay. Thank you so much for that, Abdul. Yes, get your thoughts. I mean, for the longest time, we saw how some people were not really okay with Dangote monopolizing markets when it comes to, food items and all of that. But I need Nigerians to know that this is an entirely different situation.
Yes.
Nobody has refinery in Nigeria so far. Nobody. We do not have any working refinery but Dangote. So for us, this is a growth for Nigeria. This is a big achievement for our energy sector in Nigeria, and that is why everyone is giving him that back up, saying, okay, we're following you, just go ahead and do this. But then it's not as swift as Nigerians would want it, because Nigerians are supposed to benefit from this. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name and location.
My name is Muhammad Muslim, calling from Mina.
Muhammad from Mina, Niger State. Let's hear your take.
Yes, I want to chip in on this Dangote NNPC saga.
Go ahead.
Yes, my take on this is that the government is totally not telling the Nigerians the truth. I am not a Dangote fan in terms of his other business activities, but in this political mugaunga they are playing with Nigeria on oil, in the oil sector, I am totally in support of Dangote.
Okay.
Government that is fighting Dangote not to have monopoly.
It's not the government though, it's the NNPCL.
NNPCL.
Are they really fighting Dangote?
The government, they are. Because they are frustrating Dangote to the extent that he even wants to close down the refinery.
Oh, okay.
So we shouldn't move to that.
All right.
The government should restrict itself. Because if you tell us that NNPC does not belong to government, you are only telling us we will not agree. Because we know government controls virtually more than 70% of the energy. So therefore, the government should play their cards according to how Nigerians will be happy. Not that today Dangote will say this, they will say that, they are saying, who do they want us to trust?
Yeah.
Already they don't have our own legitimacy. In many aspects they have failed. That is why even if they are saying the truth in this aspect, we may likely not agree. God bless your television station, and God bless Nigeria.
Amen.
God bless Nigeria.
God bless you too. Thank you so much for that. He came forth. He said, if we're trying to say NNPC does not belong to the government,
he doesn't believe me. No, I see it's. When it comes to Dangote Refinery and NNPC, Dangote Refinery, we having a refinery in Nigeria is a plus.
Yeah.
And it's expected that such plus is meant to bring better development and ease things for the country. With cheaper fuel comes a reduction in cost of everything in Nigeria, at least, being that we're a petrol-dependent country. CNG has not started yet. So Nigerians expected from the jump, this should be made easy. We expect that the moment you start refining, we should see the products flooded everywhere. But let's give the benefit of doubt. Let's wait till October 1st, like they said. By October 1st, the pump price they released now was for September. They said it's strictly for September. So they've said that by October 1st, when Dangote is going to be selling in Naira and receiving Naira, then we're going to see a reduction and a difference. So let's hope by October 1st we'll see a difference. Let's give it time and watch it play out. No doubt Nigerians have reached their elastic limit when it comes to giving time and watching things play out. But this is a new development. If it doesn't play out by October 1st, then we'll, okay, Mr. Dangote, sir, what are you doing? You brought this refinery to ease our life. Ogazi, you are doing the same thing they were doing before. It is not making any difference.
But there is a mark. There's something Dangote said that I'm holding on to, which was the statement, of course, released by his spokesperson. But let's pick this call and we'll come back to that. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name and location.
My name is Kamal. I'm calling from Kano.
Kamal from Kano State. Let's hear your take.
Well, my take on this is anything fall arise on government. So if government want to get price to fall down, it will. It's not the issue of Dangote. Dangote cannot do anything in this saga. And the issue of NNPCL is not for government. It's a company, private company. Well, we can say that, but we see how in the first place when Dangote wanted to start his refinery, they refused to give him the crude oil in order to refine. It's only when the president intervened, that means NNPCL is working for government, and they don't want him to survive. There are three things, I think, that don't want Dangote to. It's either because of political issues, or because of those that are benefiting from this issue of petroleum from decades, that they don't want him to at least know people to understand what they are doing in the market. and also what we know that the president of Nigeria, who is sole owner of Ondo, also they don't want and now wanted to be have a larger share in NNPCL. So they don't want Dangote to survive. And this is just the issue of government. If government want to help the masses, they will. We are buying fuel now 1,000 something. We can. So most of people don't want to ride their private vehicle now. They rather use the public ones. So these are some of the things that, if government want to intervene and do the right things, government should do. And if government don't want to do, it's not the issue of Dangote. Dangote cannot do anything in this matter. He's frustrated. His friends are even laughing at him. They already tell him that this is a no-go area. And we know all these things since during the Jonathan and before Jonathan, that there are people that do steal oil in Nigeria. You can ask anyone that know the issue of petroleum in Nigeria. He will tell you. We are only, how many barrels are we selling from government, and how many barrels people do steal from Nigerian oil? Go and compare it. They all know it, but because there are people that if you touch them, you will be killed or something like that. So these are some of the things that actually cannot.
I get your take, Kamal. Thank you so much for that. Yes, Dangote shared his frustration at the earliest, when he started the journey. So we saw how that happened. And but let's not forget, the same Dangote came out to say he appreciates President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's support, because this was one of the dream of the president for there to be a refinery working in Nigeria. We've seen how even Niger have refinery. But there are so many, in addition to this, with what he said, there are so many illegal refineries going on in Nigeria. There's so many illegal refining going on in Nigeria. Every day you see stories from NSCDC rather, saying they arrested someone illegally refining products somewhere in the country, from the Niger Delta. The crude is being smuggled out in tons out of the country, still yet the country is struggling to have availability of petroleum products. So they are saboteurs. They are saboteurs, not just the government, even the people are still finding a way to sabotage the things at one point or another. But let's quickly take this call. Good morning, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning.
Good morning, can you tell us your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, my name is Adam. I'm calling from Adamawa State.
All right, Adamu.
Adama, please, can you speak a bit louder? Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Adamu. I'm calling from Adamawa State.
Okay, Adamu, go ahead.
Yeah. The issue of this Dangote.
Yeah.
Actually, Dangote is not a matter. That's the truth.
Okay, why do you think so?
Since from initial, we have Dangote Smith here in Nigeria. They are producing everything here. And yet, up to now, the Dangote Smith is almost about 9,000. Then we are talking about this fuel. So I don't think Dangote is going to help us.
Okay. I really wanted to get more of why you have so much doubt, but maybe you can explain more, or if you can't, send a WhatsApp message. Let's get more reason, because you are not that audible enough, and I wanted to get your take on that. But then, thank you so much for calling and sharing the take. So I said I wanted to share something that we're missing from what Dangote said, which was the statement released by his spokesperson. He said even though they sold in dollars, because they bought the crude in dollars, the money that NNPC are saving from the price that Dangote sold to them, this first one, there is gap from what they used to buy from outside the country to import, to Nigeria.
So why is he not giving Nigerians the actual
saving
amount?
a lot. That was the word he used. They are saving a lot. So the gap is too much. But the NNPC are saying that it has to be higher. Why is that? That is the question. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Your name and where you are calling us from?
I'm calling from Cross River State, precisely Obudu.
Cross River State. Oh, it's good to have you again. All right, let's hear how much is fuel price first in Cross River.
Here in Obudu is 1,350 naira.
Interesting. I thought in North we're getting the bulk of the price.
Obudu is quite far from Central.
Okay. All right, so let's hear your take on this matter.
So what I have is that the problem we have in this country is that the so-called big fish on top of the government, they are the problem to all what we are facing. Why
the government or the NNPC?
The NNPC. Okay, now they call the NNPC. Can they come out and tell us those people that are controlling this NNPC? Let them put them so that we know the people that whenever we have a problem, they go straight to them and meet them and tell them this is the problem we are having. They solve this problem. But everything they do is just blind. They will just call name NNPC. Who are those people? That they're supposed to ask. And what is happening now, like in Cross River State, you know, Budu here precisely, a place they used to carry you 200, now it's 600, 500. A place that cannot take you up to 5 minutes to where you will go. Okay, people are just suffering everywhere. But these people are just there. They come back to Dangote issue. Dangote issue, there is something that is plain that some of us don't know. The truth is that they are trying to make this man to play along with them so that they'll get what he wants. Because he built this refinery to help Nigeria. But I'm not seeing the possibility, if it is NNPC, I'm not seeing the possibility that this man will help Nigerians. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Because why? These people are not ready to help. Okay, Dangote come and I think last 1 week back, they were saying that the marketer refused to buy products with him. They are still going back to buy with the one they imported. The thing is surprising me. Okay, now they have agreed. I will not say they have agreed. Now, what yesterday I was hearing is that I was seeing on online is that 900, 800 and what, which we don't even know the price they are going to sell. Okay, by the time they bring this product, let's say to Obudu here, that product will still be sell 1,350 naira. And these people costs, here, the government people that regulate NNPC, I'm telling you the truth. Whenever they want to come to regulate this thing, these independent marketers will just give them money and close them. They will not allow them to do what they're supposed to do. The thing pains me so much. I was born in Kaduna, brought up in Kaduna. I know everything that is happening. But some of us here don't even know. Government should wake up and do what the right thing they're supposed to do so that they help people. Please, the suffering is too much.
All right.
The suffering is too much.
All right, thank you so much.
So Dangote issue, we need to applaud him, but he should remove himself from this NNPC stuff, and then government should create enable environment for each business that they want it to strive. They should create all these things for them.
All right,
thank you. This is an independent, private.
All right, thank you very much for that. You know, he has said it creates enabling environment for businesses to thrive. Dangote Refinery, please. I know if there's one thing that has worked for the government, that has worked over time, which we've seen, is low-key raising alarm. Last time when he had issues with supply of crude and oil, he raised alarm and a solution was brought to it. What is happening? Nigerians had hope that this refinery was going to ease their lives and make things better. And it's not right that this hope is being dashed. Understandably, Dangote is a businessman. NNPCL is also doing business. But we hope they are not playing business with the lives of Nigerians and trying to loot off Nigerians.
What happened to patriotism? I mean, that's basically what I was thinking. I mean, Nigerians, we've seen how there was a calculation saying export has increased, you know, recently, unlike previous records, and we give Nigerians kudos for even trying to do more. So Nigerians are known for business, let's be honest, but then in all of that, it should not be at the detriment of the fellow Nigerians. Yeah. That's where patriotism come into. But quickly, there's this one message that I just have to pick. This is from Ezekiel Alawode from Dusa Markets and Estate, where he said, honestly, he does not think this is something about who to trust, because in his own opinion, the saga before the approval of Dangote to sell the petrol product is enough to tell Nigerian masses that there is nothing Dangote can do other than dance to their tune. So let's continue to bear it. Everything that has beginning will have an end, indeed. So God bless the masses of Nigeria and save them from their oppressors. God save Nigeria. Amen to that. A very powerful message. I always say it, we cannot give up on our own country. We do have to keep hoping and keep pushing and keep believing, because even the country that we're running to right now are doing everything in order to build their own country. So we have to also give our own country the same grace and not give up. I know we keep throwing words around like, Nigeria, I've given up on it and all of that, but we need to start holding our people accountable and holding ourselves also accountable in pushing our country forward. So yes, thank you so much for everyone that called in, sharing your messages. Some messages are still coming in and we cannot take them, but I appreciate you all. We'll definitely keep you up to speed with whatever development arises from this saga.